Hello again, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to day 14 of Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. Today's prompt is mixed media, which I'm going to score on that one. And this sketch was created by Jessica E. Michaels. So you will notice that a lot of the creatives that are playing along also helped and created the sketches. Beautiful. I love this sketch. So I have went in and I have pulled out a new gloss spray in Carnation and an old gloss spray in Turquoise. I feel like the color combo is going to work. I think, because I didn't want to just use the teal because I do try to branch off, but I think I'm going to use the Carnation for underneath what we got going on there. And then these big splatters in the Turquoise. So because there is a hexagon and then like a little honeycomb, I've pulled out my stencil from close to my heart, and in order to get this effect, I am literally just going to take a pen and I'm going to draw what I want on there. So that's my plan. Let's see if it works. I am going to go ahead and cut my photos into the little hexies from the close to my heart thin cut stitched hexagon. So I'm going to cut the two there because I do have pretty much the same photo except Whitney turned her head. So we're going to do that. I am going to do these big leaves with this Crazy About You leaf stamp from Stampin' Up. It's not as big, but I'm going to create kind of a cluster there, and I'm going to find a color that closely resembles these two in my close to my heart inks. I've got my 12 by 12 white background that I'm going to be creating everything on today, and because I am using up 6 by 6 paper pads and using my How to Kill a Kit with Style this month, I thought I would throw in this paper pad and see what I can get used up. There is not a lot left, but the colors do match, so I do have some scraps left. Honestly, to be 100% honest with you, pretty sure. I don't know. I don't know if I should. I'm going to see if I can get any of the smaller hexies cut out of that scrap. I think I can get these. I think I can get that. No? Oh, I can. I can just get this one done. So at least I can get a few of them cut from that, maybe. Cut from at least these bigger pieces. So like this and these, I'm sorry, I don't know why I still hold on to them. I'm throwing them away. I don't care. And normally I try to hold on to things by the end of the month, but man, trash comes once a week. And I usually fill that sucker up, so I don't hold on to it. Because if I hold on to it, then I'm gonna miss trash day for somehow. Anyway, what am I doing? Rambling on. But now I know I can definitely polish off this 6 by 6 paper pad, right? Because I'm going to mat my photos, I'm going to cut the hexies out, and I definitely know that they can be, I will, if not use it up, will come very close, because there's only what? I'm going to mat my photos a few times, so, well, as much as I can, because I can only do so much, right? Yeah, because I could probably only mat it one time, so I could probably cut my photo out of this one, mat it in that, which would be those two, and then we'll come in with two of those, and two of those. So I probably won't use it up, but we'll have a dent in it. And get a little bit more of these scraps used up, and then I will throw those away as well. That's my plan. That took really, really way too long to explain that to you guys. I apologize. But I was kind of thinking as I was doing it. So, don't forget that when you're done watching the video, I will have everyone linked down below that is playing along with 30 Days of Sketches. And I am doing this a part of my 6 by 6 paper pad series as well. So, that's just what I'm doing. But go ahead and check everyone else, see what they're doing, and I will get some of this started, and I will be right back. Alright, so I've got I did have to go, like, because in the sketch, the hexagons are like that. However, I had to make the peaks at the top just the way that my photos were oriented. And I did cut those. And then in the second largest I have, and then I made the largest of the mat. I thought I cut 2 of these. I know I did. Where did it go? There it is. Ha! So, it's going to look something like this. Although, I don't know, man, maybe I may not have enough, right? So I'm thinking we'll do the stripes kind of like this, just because I wanted to get as many hexies as I could. And then this little one, and then we're going to put the little pink one's going to go there, and then we're going to do the same up here, only in reverse. Like so. So we've kind of got the mood and feel of what's going on. That's how that's going to get arranged. And then I'm going to, so kind of like so. So maybe we should just put that on there, right? Boop. Alright. So I want this guy here. And I could either make a match. No, we need to do them like this. I think we should probably ink the edges. So let's just get out our handy black set, Distress ink. And my very well loved. Now I am going to push the white away. And also this is all I have left from that paper pad is 3 large, 3 full 6x6, and 2 of the scraps. So gotta figure out if we can get those used up as well. But sometimes my little fluffy sponge kind of flips off, and I don't want it to land on my white paper. But I'm going to get just a little bit of the, I'm going to get the edges inked, and we're going to get these put down on the page. And then we're going to come in and do the stencil work. But I figured I'm going to do something different with a stencil today, not run any kind of mixed media through it. Like we normally use stencils. I'm actually just going to use it as a tracing mechanism so that I can get this really cool, well, it looks like chicken wire, honeycomb on the background. So I'm going to get that kind of played out. So let me finish getting these all inked. I'm going to ink the edge of the page as well. I'll get them stuck down, and before I do my tracing technique, I will come back. Alright, so I had everything stuck down, and then I realized I have to do mixed media. And if I don't do the mixed media first, it's going to bleed everything. So, we're just going to make a hot mess of mixed media. And I'm going to do the pink. I'm going to do pink. Let's see, what's this? Let's just use that. Got a lot going on, lots going on. So we're just going to do mixed media like in this area, and hopefully I won't be covering it up, but so I'm going to make it kind of, well not kind of, we're going to make it big enough to where it, nothing will cover it, right? So this is the pink carnation, or just called carnation, the Dina Wakley gloss spray. So I definitely want to do one down here, and we're just going to kind of squish that around. Add some more. I'm just using the packaging technique just to get a light color of mixed media down, right? So we're going to go just a little bit more, and then I'll let it dry, and I will draw on top of this. And by drawing, I'm going to take my stencil and a black Staedtler pen and do the honeycomb pattern. I think, let's see, and then this needs to go right up here. We just do some kind of funky pattern, and then we add more, and come in and just keep. Now I like the flouncy, flouncy, pouncy look. So I always do like one element, and then I just kind of keep flounce and turn your page, add more, just until you get the desired. And you can so we're going to get this a little bit. I don't want it to look so uniformed. Right, so we've got the two spots there, and then there's going to be, so then we went to splatter, and then I'm going to let this dry. So I'm going to splatter these two portions just in those two general areas. Obviously it's splattering, it's going to go crazy and all over the place. So we are going to put this to the side. I will let it dry, and then we're going to come back and we're going to do I'm going to create the leaves, and I'm going to do the teal splattering in all the other areas, so where the black is. And I don't know if I said this, but this is by Jessie Michaels. She created this beautiful design, and our prompt is mixed media, so score. So alright, we're going to let this dry, and I will be right back with the next update. Alright, so I have got the carnation dry. You've seen that. The splatters are on there. I have stuck everything down, so pretty good. I did have to switch up these two smaller guys, and this is the only thing that I have from the pack. So I do need to find something in my life. I'm thinking we need, I wonder, any of those. I think that is what we're going to stamp on. So we're going to stamp. My apologies, FedEx delivered my cherry on top order. Haul coming later. But B apparently has a thing with delivery guys, and she was like, she wasn't happy, and I tried to tell her you should be happy because it's craft supplies. Hello! Ha! So I'm going to use this very, very old Stampin' Up! Stamp set called Crazy About You, and I'm just going to use it for the leaves. It's like my favorite leaf stamp, also probably my only leaf stamp. Maybe that's why it's my favorite. I'm sure I have more, but this one's always like readily available. And I'm going to use my close to my heart black ink. And I'm going to do I'm going to see how many I can get on this paper. And I always just turn the stamp so it gets pretty well covered in the pad. So I just kind of tap it a few times, turn my block, tap it, turn my block. It's just because of the fibers in the pad itself will leave the imprint. So to avoid that, I just turn my stamp block. And so that the little, stamp kind of gets on there several different ways. So I know you're thinking, well, you're covering up that piece of paper, but to be fair, I didn't have anything else sitting next to me. And I am trying to use up the pad because it's part of my How to Kill a Kit with Style, so. And we're using, 6x6 paper pad today, so we are using it up. I'm seeing how many I can get on here. And then we are going to fussy cut all of these fun little stamped images off. So while I'm doing this, real quick, I do want to say my be kind message at the end of all my videos. I'm not calling any one person out. It is not any kind of situation. So I don't want anyone to get their feelings hurt or think that, for whatever reason, I'm talking directly to them. It's just a general statement to be kind in the world. Now, lately there was a situation I'm sure you were all aware of. I was not involved. It was not directed towards me, but it was a very, very wonderful, scrappy friend of mine. And I just think that we should just be kind. So I don't need to go back through my messages because nobody's left me. If you leave me an unkind message, I just delete it and block you. Like, that's just how that happens. If your feelings get hurt because I did such a thing, don't leave a mean message to me. I don't know what to tell you. But I'm not going to apologize for not tolerating drama or dramatic people in my life. I have a very wonderful life, and I do try to keep it very, very, very drama-free. Now, drama, you know, it sneaks up on us, kind of comes into play, and I can assure you, I run like a mad woman from the situation and the people that are causing it, because, well, I'm just not, I'm just too old for all the little, I guess you want to call it grade school attitudes, and, you know, I don't ever want to offend anyone, no, but also it's, you know, my life, my decision, and the things that I do and participate in, you know, I'm from the generation where not everybody got a trophy, people, okay? Not everybody got a trophy. I get it, we want to be fair, but, you know, the groups that I am a part of or participate with, I do collaborations with other crafty people. I am not the leader of any particular group. The only thing that I am in charge of is Rebecca Lockhart Scraps. And that is the only thing that I can control. So that's just kind of what I wanted to say, because there have been some comments left on my channel lately. You will not find them. You will not be able to see them. They have been deleted. The people have been removed. And yes, this is not a broad statement. This is directly to the person that's leaving the comments. I'm not a mean person. I just don't want to deal with drama, and I won't. I won't tolerate it. I won't tolerate it in my personal life, and I'm definitely not going to tolerate it in my real professional life, and in my happy place, which I think we can all agree that scrapbooking is most of our happy place, our little escape from the crazy world outside. So I'm definitely not going to have it in my scrappy place. And when things happen and people say things, I read them to my husband, and then he says, ignore it, delete it, and move on. And he's right. He's more level-headed than me. I want to reply and, like, try to explain myself, like, I don't understand. And there's been a few situations where I've explained myself, answered the questions, and the answers were ignored, and the question was re-asked over and over again. So clearly you're not looking for an answer. You're just wanting to be a bully and put it on a public platform. So my answer to that is there will be no reply. Your messages will get deleted, and yes, you will no longer be able to view my stuff if I can control it. Now, man, if you like are a whiz at tech and can get around all the blocks, because I'm not a whiz at anything, so I mean, obviously you'll still get through, and I'm proud of your effort, I guess. I don't know, guys. But I think we can all relate. And that's kind of just what I wanted to say. My Be Kind message is definitely not directed towards anyone in particular. I think the world can benefit from being kinder. You may not change the world per se, but you can change someone's world. So if it's something that you would not, and you have a YouTube channel or you have a social media platform, and you are going to leave a message, think about what you're saying, and would you like to receive it? Would you be hurt by the comment? Would you be like, what the heck? And if you have any doubt, just don't leave it, you know? I love when you guys give me feedback. I really honestly do. I mean, obviously you've seen some of my videos lately and have not been in the right frame of mind. There's been some stuff going on in my personal life. And obviously the one video where I thought I turned the camera off. But to be fair, I was having technical issues with that one because my camera and computer were doing something really weird. And I thought it was off. Like, the screen no longer had me on my laptop. So it didn't think. So the whole, I gotta take a shower and then I go take a shower. Wow. And since I know what I'm saying to you guys, I don't review it. And that is definitely on me. to not review the videos before they upload. So I do apologize for that wholeheartedly. And I know that the people that were telling me that it was going on, I know that that was not malicious. You guys were just giving me a heads up, and I was like, oh, that could, like, wow, what is going on, you know? And I appreciate that because, you know, it just causes me to go pay more attention. Obviously, I'm not going to pull them off and redo them. I know that sounds bad. I just kind of put a blurb like, pardon. The bad one was the Brutus Monroe, because that went on the Brutus Monroe channel, and I don't know how to fix that. But I mean, it's not like I said anything. I just kind of, I grabbed too many snippets of clips and merged them all together. So it's just kind of a little funny situation. We've all been there. If you've created YouTube videos, you can certainly understand that it's like, oh, that was fun, you know. And I appreciate everyone who did let me know, like, that was, it did give me a big chuckle, and I was like, step your game up, Rebecca, step your game up. Because I was letting things that was happening in my personal life around me, things that I honestly know better, right? Like, I know I cannot control situations. I can control how I react to them. And I may not have reacted the best at the time, but I am definitely changing that now, and I'm controlling what I can do to solve the problem. If you're unhappy in this is how I view it. I'm unhappy in a situation. If I continue to not do anything about that, then that's on me, right? Then be unhappy, shut your mouth. To myself, not to any of you. I'm sorry, this is how I view myself. Like, I'm unhappy, so I need to either change the situation, figure out what can be done to rectify everything, and if it can't, change it. If it can, do it. If I choose not to change the situation, that's on me, and I just need to accept it and stop complaining about it. So I have had, you know, me and my husband have had some long talks. It has nothing to do with him. We are fine. We are great. He is my 100% total rock and supportive system. He is definitely, he's a keeper. Just don't tell him, because then he'll know, right? He really just wants to be a trophy husband. That's kind of the joke in the house. But we've had some long talks and discussions, and we have a plan, and we are going to fix some things, you know, and it may take some time, but in the meantime, I know I have a plan, and I know I can come home, and I can tell him, and he can help me work through it, and it's going to be okay. And I feel better about it. I did let it get to me. It is still very upsetting. But again, if I don't do anything to change the situation, that's on me. And I will change it. I am doing it. I am working on it to the best of my abilities. I can't control if the change can happen or not. Does that make sense? And I do hope that I have not offended anyone. That is never my intent. Just the be kind is just kind of a general statement. Let's just be a little kinder. The world can definitely use it right now, especially. You may not be able to help with a fundraiser or financially be able to do anything, because Lord, have y'all seen gas prices? Never mind. But if you're kind, you might just change the way someone is viewing, because you don't know what people are going through. And obviously, I don't think that, you know, if it's a personal situation, you are not going to know, right? Because, well, it's their personal situation. But maybe just the kind word is all they needed that day. And that was like, I got this now, you know? So that's me. That's my soapbox. And let's try to be done with the soapbox now, right? And I value my scrappy friends because they're there for me. And I can be like, what is going on? And they can be like, this is cool. Or, oh my God, crazies are everywhere. So I'm going to take my honeycomb stencil. I have talked enough about random stuff that really doesn't mean anything. And I'm just going to get it a little centered. And we are going to adhere it down because I don't want it to move. Like normally I'm using, well, that roll's done. One more washi tape done. I use it like through mixed media, clearly. And that does kind of hold it in place. But I am just going to take a pen, and I'm going to take my time, and I'm going to outline to get the cute little honeycomb stencil behind it that Jessica did. And this is an awesome stencil. Jessica, I apologize if you have created others and I have not seen them, but you are a fabulous sketch designer, and I sure hope to find more or see more from you, because this is perfect. Like, this is like everything you need in a stencil. Sorry, I just really like it. So we are just going to kind of come in, and I'm going to take my time so that I don't mess it up. But this is what I'm going to do to get that fun effect and make it look all fun. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to do that, and I will come back for the reveal. Apologize for my long soapbox. It's reveal time! So you can kind of see where I've done just a little bit of the outlining. So let's just pull it off and see. Look at how fun that looks. So, and I do have the mixed media behind it. So now we're just going to come in and put a few bits on here. Probably should have pulled something out to decorate with. But I do know that as the sketch shows, we want to put, I'm going to put it right here and right down here. Oh, come on. So I'm just going to tuck them under and kind of see how they look. Kind of all spread out, all kind of junky monkey-ish, right? And look at this one. Well, maybe we won't. Look at the, come on. Do you guys get mad at your supplies too? Okay, that one's too long, so we're just going to shorten it up. And we're going to stick him right there and him right there. And I actually like the way that looks, so let's just, it's not going to look that way anymore. You guys know my theory on that. Once you, if you like it, it makes it hard. That's why I always stick down first, right? Then you can maneuver it and make it do what you need it to do. And then we want this one to come kind of out like that. So are you guys play? I just ripped it. That's a sad situation. This is not my day. So let's just see. Let's just make it go like that. What am I going to do with this guy, though? I feel like this guy. I'm just going to throw him away. Yeah. Because I got a little overzealous with my little... Oh, come on. My little tape gun. We're going to put that one there. And we're going to come in with this guy right over here. And then I need one to come right there. And this guy will come right here. So we've got our two clusters. I really should have done 3, but there's only 2 in the sketch. So what I need to do now is I'm going to go through some of my, let's see, the title goes right here, and I'm thinking that's going to work perfectly. So we're going to use Chill as my title. These are pretty sticky, but just to be sure, we're going to put Chill right here to be our title. And that will take care of that big blank space. What else do we have here that we could use? I feel like we could get in some Summer Fun right down here. Because the layout is relatively flat. And I kind of like the little peach on top of the orange down here. And it'll cover up my little jumbled mess going on down here. So then we have Chill Summer Fun. That's enough of that. That's enough of that, right? Let's see. We do have a little bit more of the Sun-Kissed, but I'm thinking this is a little bright. Okay. Maybe. I've been trying to use this guy up. Let's see if we can get him on there. But I don't know. He might be a little much. He's a little much. We'll get him on eventually because, you know, me and Rob, we're cool. We're cool like this. Do we have anything in here? Oh, I don't know. We do have some 3 little hearts. Let's use some of those. Just kind of pop them around. That one might have to move depending on what I put there. Do we have anything here that is... I don't really know if it was a dream getaway. Actually, it was. I think we're going to use our... No. Because, no. Anything here? No. Do we have anything here that we could use? Because this is the same collection. I feel like... See, I told you that guy was going to have to move, but I'm thinking we could kind of create a little cluster right there with this chipboard. Apparently I had him stuck down on something, and I don't know what happened or where he came from, but he's getting used again. So we're just going to stick this guy right there. I think we're going to go ahead and put that little heart right there to pop the color up there. And these are all definitely very like beachy. And we're going to the beach again shortly, so we don't have to get that all on there. This was an adventure. So maybe let's do a venture out to the side. And you will see everything that is left from this vacation album, plus a little more, will most likely make it into the next vacation album. Because, why not? What about this camera? Yes, yeah, I like that up there. Because I feel like there's nothing going on up there, and I'm okay if we don't have. So we're just going to center him in there. I'm not going to press him down because I might find something to put underneath it. Let's see. Let's see what we have left in this little pack of goodies. I don't really want any pineapple, beach, no. We can kind of do, ooh, I like that. Just add a little flamingo on here. We're just going to cover up the saying, right? Okay. I'm really liking the way this one turned out. Like I said, fabulous sketch. I may have to do this again sometime. And it also, you know, sparked an idea to do the tracing, which I'm sure people have done. I'm definitely, by all means, not trying to take credit for that. But definitely did spark a little of that. Let's see, can we get any of this on here? I don't know. Could put a little bird right down here, right? Why not? I don't know if that so much goes. Let's put him in, like, he's cute. Oh, my son just sneezed, if you heard that. I will go tell him bless you as soon as we're done. I kind of think maybe put, I don't like that because it looks like a little trapped space, but we can put it right here. The little clouds, because it is like, you know, dark at this point. Because it was nighttime. Whoa. Apologies. Sucker's coming back. It's going to ding like on everything we have sitting here. Alright. I actually think we're done with the embellishment portion. So now, I want to take, I've got so much stuff. Do you guys do this? Do you guys just like shove stuff in places? And I want it to be almost smaller. Kind of cover those up like that. And we're going to take the blue. I feel like there should be a little ball in there. Am I wrong on that? Alright, so when I want to make sure it's all mixed up, I have this little handy dandy, very old metal letter opener. And I just kind of get it in there and mix it around. Then I wipe it off on my rag. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And then, I guess there's not. I thought there was a ball in these. There is. Why is this one apparently does not have one? Ha! And then we're going to splatter this area and this area, but I'm going to add splatters more because that's my thing, right? So I'm just going to really come in and splatter that, and we're going to splatter down here. And this is the turquoise color. And we're going to just throw a little bit up here. Get it all nice and splattered. Just because, why not, right? And close that up. Pull my little thingies off. And I save those up for another day. And that is it. That's my finished layout. I absolutely love it. Here is the inspiration sketch. Day 14 is not really an inspiration. I did a true, like that to me is as close as I could get it without actually, you know, figuring out what size Jessica had going on. But I love it. The prompt was mixed media. Check. And I used up a lot of my How to Kill a Kit with Style. And one more layout done. But I think I might have like a month break between vacation photos because we're going on vacation again in the beginning of June. And it'll just be me and Rob for the most part. Whitney's taking a friend and it's his family's, and my son cannot go, not for any other reason other than he chose not to go. He chose a different way to spend his vacations this year since he will be 21, and like apparently that means he's an adult and mommy can't tell him what to do anymore. I am having a little bit of trouble with that, just so you all know. Remember to be kind in general. I want to thank you all for watching. Don't forget to check everyone else out. I will have them linked down below who's playing along with day 14 of Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. And that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much. Bye.